Guys, get out of here. I would just tell you this: we're not going to Montana for a check. This is a very, very big game for us. We're just moving in to this league that we're in. We're newly, but Chuck knows. We played against, Jimmy knows. We played against North Dakota State, Northern Iowa, South Dakota State, North Dakota. This is who we were back in the old North Central Conference days. They've added some Illinois teams and Indiana teams and Missouri and Ohio teams, but the team that won it is still North Dakota State. That's the rabbit we got to chase, and we get to play our arch rivals again this year, which is really, really good for South Dakota football. It's good for alums on both sides to get this thing going again and play the Jackrabbits. You've seen our coyote chasing that guy for dinner all the time. That's been a fun thing, but we're stirring the pot on a little bit. And when Stiegelmeyer comes down here, have him play their fight song, will you? Quick matchups. At quarterback, we're both new. You know they lost a quarterback on a legal issue, and so they got a young guy starting as well. I don't think no advantage there. Running backs, they've got 3 of their best running backs coming back. We've got 2 really good running backs that Kelton told you about. I think that's a push. Offensive line, they're about as new as we are. We've got 4 new starters. They got 3 new. I'm saying that's a push as well. Tight ends, they got a senior starter. You're gonna, like you said, you're going to like Barkley. I think maybe a little edge because they got a senior. Wideouts, we got Will Powell. They got Sammy Gratton, a kid that I coached his father. In fact, 4 kids on Montana's team. I coached their dads. So I'll have to Dutch rub those guys a little bit before the game. And then our defenses, it's going to be really close. They got a safety, a sophomore from Sioux Falls, Washington. Dad Hermanson is really started last year. They got 4th in the nation. You know, last year they beat the heck out of UNI in the semifinal, in the quarterfinals, and then got beat by Sam Houston State by 3 points in their Final Four game. So they've got a good program. We know that, and I had a chance to be there for 3 years as a head coach, and that stadium is worth 10 points probably. In basketball, we say home court is about 10 points, Chuck, maybe. This stadium is crazy. It's 25,000 people that are just sitting right on top of the 2 teams, and they make so darn much noise when we have the ball that we have to have signals, and we have to hold hands at the line of scrimmage. You just can't hear much. And we've got the dome blaring with, you call that music, you guys? I don't know what they call it. But we've got something just we haven't heard ourselves think in any practice. We're trying to do everything with signals, and so they'll be, I think they're the favorites, there's no doubt. My take on it is this. We are close. We're really close. And you'll see that with our scores and those type of things. A lot of it will depend on this athlete we have at quarterback. We're going to put it on him a little bit. We put some situations where if he can pull off what we think he can, we're going to catch lightning in a bottle too. Josh Vandermotten, he's a kid from over here at Boyden Hall High School. He walked on for the Coyotes. He thought he was going to be a basketball player. He's all-state in football and basketball. Basketball didn't happen for him, even though he was all-state. He walked on over here, and then he took the Coyotes in against Wisconsin for a touchdown, threw a touchdown pass against Wisconsin. Then he threw a touchdown, ran for one at Air Force. He's 6'2", about 210. And I just give you this, he's 4'5" in the 40. His standing long jump is 10.5 feet. This kid from Baylor that's with the Redskins now, he's the #1 pick of the draft, or 2 pick of the draft. That's what he's standing long jump. So Josh has got some explosiveness like you can't believe. He's really fast. He can cut. He's going to have to do some of those things. And who could coach him better than Wesley Basharner? You guys remember Wesley. He set 33 records as a passer, a runner. I know Omaha. I just told this story this morning to a newspaper guy, but Wesley is from he's a farm kid from Laurelville, Iowa. He had an offer at Omaha from one of the coaches, the assistant coach that came to his high school. He went down to Omaha. Coach Burns withdrew the scholarship offer when his mom and Wesley were sitting in his office. Wesley's senior year, he put a 515 total offense on Omaha, beat him 59-13, and Wesley knows how to teach a quarterback how to run. He makes quicker reads. With Noah Shepard, Noah broke all Wesley's records because Wesley coached him. But I'm telling you straight up, Wesley can coach this kid. You'll see our quarterback running. Sometime our read is post, run. Sometimes it's not, you know, curl flat, stash, or not a 3-deal read. It's we're throwing a hitch, run. and when you got a good athlete, you got to turn him loose. And we think he's that good. Some people have said to me, Joe, you're going to let your quarterback run. You're taking a chance of him getting hurt. Well, all I know is when North Dakota State won trophies and trophies and chippers and how many times our quarterback run? 35, 40 times a game, Bentram and all those guys. We're not afraid to let this athlete go. So come and watch him. He's a wild hoss, I'm telling you. Josh Vandermotten, you'll remember I said it. Hey, go Bucks, go Yotes, and thank you very much for having us today.